Welcome back. And in the news, it says that residents flee Borno town after Boko Haram dropped leaflets warning of impending attacks. The residents of Gubio local government area of Borno State, northeast Nigeria, are in panic mode, fleeing out of their villages to safety locations in the town. This is following a leaflets of letters allegedly written by Boko Haram terrorist states in West Africa, warning them that warning them of impending attacks. An intelligence source who confirmed this development informed Global Sentinel that the content of the leaflets have sent panic waves amongst the residents, especially those living in isolated towns and villages of Gubio LGA, forcing them to move into a more secured LGA headquarters. The concerned source, who had also called for urgent action from the security agencies, noted that ISWAP previous attacks had equally helped to create panic, forcing vulnerable residents to move out of resettlement villages including Gudom, Yana, Zanari, Mariram, Kariram, Ajari, Malam, Kunari, and Malam Adamti villages of Fellow Ward, which is just about 80 kilometers to the Gubo town. The source noted that some arrived Gubio, while others camped outside the Gubio town under shaded trees, stressing that there is a serious need for assistance into the internally displaced persons. According to a security analyst, the leaflet written in Hausa and cited by Global Sentinel has forced mass movements designed by the Boko Haram splinter group ISWAP to empty villages around Gubio in preparation for quiet ambush attacks on the Nigerian army positions. It was revealed that it is planned as a revenge attack against the Nigerian military positions following recent offensives that killed one of their most powerful commanders, Amir Imrana, the three-star general. The content of the letter, both in Hausa and its English translation, can be seen. So, guys, what do you guys think of this? First of all, let's see what the comments say. The first person says, "See madness. Who bred this terrorist Muslim?" Well, that's a bit extreme to say. Who love to kill their fellow human beings, Muslim. This is very unfair to say because it's actually inaccurate. Of course, it's an extremist group, so it's very, very ignorant. Somebody says this has gotten out of hand. Oh God, arise and scatter the enemies. Well, at the end of the day, God is not going to come down and arrive. The Nigerian government has to arise and update and give out proper amenities for the Nigerian army to be able to fight. Somebody says, where did Nigeria get his ranking again? If Nigerian army has lost control, let them call for international aid, even Chadian army. Another person says, Northerners are useless. They don't know the cause of their problem, yet they still be so useless. Somebody also says, send all the soldiers parading themselves in coastal area, chasing bunkery businessmen and women to Borno and Cobb Sambisa forest. Another person says, over to you, Mr. Burutai. Somebody says the war is becoming more difficult. Another person says it is not the Boko Haram that the army says they want to surrender. So lies. I wonder who is actually degrading each other. Somebody says, upon all that is happening in the north, one stupid idiot called Galadima still wants power to remain in the northern Nigeria coming 2023. The bottleneck is that our national security architecture was very poor. How can a common terrorist threaten the community? Somebody says, what do you expect in a country where the leadership has lost its power into the hands of terrorists? It seems as though Nigeria has just been very incompetent in terms of fighting these people, because at the end of the day, when you talk about money, the resources they're there. They are able to afford, advanced technology to be able to fight all these people. But it's like, it makes you suspicious because how many years have they lied and claimed that the leader is dead and is not dead, and they keep resurfacing and also poking at the Nigerian government, and yet the Nigerian government can't retaliate. Why? Another person says it is the same Boko Haram in the military high command that lied that the Shakar of Boko Haram is begging to surrender. That is obviously false, because obviously they keep resurfacing and keep hitting back at the Nigerian government. And that's the thing, because the Nigerian government has not really shown what power they have. They haven't really retaliated back in a really strong way. I mean, they have by killing their top leader, but they haven't done major work in terms of eradicating terrorists out of the country full time. And they've had 4 years, especially since the abduction of the Chibok girls. So what do you guys think of this? Do you believe that, the Nigerian government is not really fighting it off, or are they too scared because they can't really keep putting soldiers in the front lines when they're not really doing the work after how many years? It becomes suspicious that they're not able to fight it off, especially when we know that there is money and the resources are there for them to, fight Boko Haram and cater for the residents of Borno town. Put what you think in the comment section below, and do not forget to like and subscribe.